Hey, hello everyone. Last 30 minutes of the competition. I made some tweaks after part 2 of the live stream, so I'll be quickly going over those as well. Josh Keatley, hello, how are you? Rachel Van Truan, hi, hello, welcome. Of course, I built the corrupted portal. I built 2 of them. I had one running all the time. The second one I had running half the time. I'm gonna end up with some cash I didn't even use. Uh, I used just wild net fishing. I had a total of 35. Yeah, 35 or 36. 35 of them. Yeah, that's right. Ultimate Acid, hello. Ultimate Acid says hi, everyone. So I have almost all of them at full passive energy. Some aren't full passive energy. That's why I'm crafting energy. They're going to that warehouse and this warehouse. Fishermen are picking it up and taking it to the wild net fishing spots. So starting here, it doesn't have full passive energy, but it has 3, then 2, then 1. All the ones on this edge don't have passive energy, so they got to take 4 energy to those. Rice got moved over a little. Instead of being right next to this edge, it's just slightly going over here. So that's all the rice I need. So this got flipped. I moved my seaweed from this side to this side, and my shrimp farms from this side to this side. That whole process took like maybe 2 hours, but like I had to do it because I was running into an issue with my silos. I only had one ground silo, and I was running one regular silo. They were putting everything into the ground silo, and that screwed up my rate. So I had to do this whole big adjustment just so I can get everything on one single ground silo, right next to the mixing tents making white rice, and right next to the mixing tents making fish jump. All the seaweed and rice husk would go in here super quickly. So that was a really good adjustment, and yeah, something that I really had to do. Kiramisha, hello, nice to see you, Kiramisha. Hey now, hello, hello, friend. Nice to see you all. Hope the competition went well for you all. I know it didn't go to plan for everyone. There was issues with towns being deleted and whatnot. Other adjustments I made was I added 2 more sushi restaurants. I haven't even shown off my rate. So my rate is 630 per hour. Super freaking good. Way more than I thought I would get. The goal with this build was like at least 500 per hour. So yeah, I I did way better than I thought I would. I did manage to get 3 rivers, even though I wanted at least 2. I'm really glad I got 3 though. It allowed me to have a couple more of these, and it saved me pond space, so that's good. I still have like 2 spots that I didn't really use. Well, I mean, I had a crane bot here. I don't have it right now because I'm not building anything. But yeah, in the end, I'm not using those. I'm not using that because I had trees here. Now go ahead and flip this. Just show it off in every direction. Morris Caballero, I can't stop being mad about the new NFC seaweed. It's annoying why they break the meta this early. I know, right? It's just like we're barely getting the second competition with this new fishing update, and they already want to bring out an NFT that's gonna save you like 30 spots. Super powerful NFT. Arlene, hello. Hey, well done. Thank you. Grasmere, hello. Hello. Hello, W. Did really well. Thank you so much. And that was the whole build right there. Morris Caballero and the ex-Diablo guy not being smart about nuking towns, making a clan of himself. We thought this might be an issue, Morris Caballero, like in the last AMA, not the one that just happened yesterday, but the one before that, the week before. They talked about how that was going to happen, and a couple of us are like, yeah, that's a really bad idea. This isn't going to go well. And look what happened. It's not going well. So that's kind of to be expected. I didn't think that was a good idea. Rachel Van, I'll try wild net fishing next time. Yeah, so far that seems to be the way to go. Even though it takes longer, it takes way less ingredients. So overall, you get a better protection. Kiramisha, I was sick most of the week, so didn't get to watch over my build as well as I wanted. Okay, hopefully you didn't run into that many issues. I mean, it sounds like you still participated in the competition, just probably didn't get that much time to improve it. Grasmere, I ended up with 324 per hour. That's super good. Yeah, great job, Grasmere. You're in the second team of Dub, and I saw you were the one with one of the most highest scores in that team, so you did a great job. Christian, in the end, after the competition, are you happy with the trades to get the corrupted stands? So Christian, this is the first competition where I utilized all 3 corrupted stands in my rush to create the wine bottle rush. It was amazing what the wine bottle rush did for me, and that was the very first time I used it. So I can practice it and perform it better. So I'm pretty sure that rush will help me out a lot. Am I satisfied? I don't know, Christian. I have mixed feelings. I traded out a good couple of NFTs. I can't do Ice Rush anymore. I used to have 2 legendary water towers. Now I only have 1. So I had to trade really good NFTs to get those corrupted stands. So I'm not really sure. I It would take some time for me to decide if it was worth it or not. Right now I'm on the fence. Grasmere with platforms. Yeah, 300 with platforms. That's super good. I might not be able to say your name, but Bill Gilender. Thank you for no NFT build. I'm producing 190. Very nice. Yeah. The no NFT build I shared obviously wasn't my best. Usually the ones I share are better than I expect them to be, and that's completely on accident. So that no NFT build, I think it was doing 140 per hour. So you got it to 190 per hour. That's really good. I know it could have been done better if I had like an ocean or something or built nukes. I just didn't want to go that far because in case people did want to design their build like the one I shared, like they could just get it to that point and then spend more time improving it. So that's really all I had to do, just make a build to get them to a decent point where they could just make it better. Yeah, so I think that no NFT build did a good enough job at that. So here, the only other change I made was I got rid of these 4 paved roads and added more buildings. I think I have one too many fishermen than I actually need. I believe I'm using all the aquaculturists, all the seaweed farmers. This build's almost perfect. Oh, well, sometimes the aquaculturist falls asleep. But this build is very, very balanced, almost perfectly balanced. I really like the rate. I mean, 630 per hour. I left my computer on for, what is that now? Over 25 hours? not just the computer, but the game running. I've left the game on for over 25 hours, haven't refreshed. That's why it says I gathered like 16,000. Yeah, that's at least 25 hours right there. Thankfully, no gray screens. Usually, I do refresh my game every 12 to 16 hours because it starts lagging. I haven't really noticed any lagging today or yesterday, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure 630 is the most I can make. Like, I cannot think of any possible tweaks that could improve this other than me having a 4th nuclear power plant. If I did make 4 nuclear power plants, I could have pushed the rates a little higher, but I would have had to do more thinking. I would have had to move these over here and had seaweed over here or something like that. But I'm sure it could have been possible. Anyways, I only planned for 3 nukes. So that's good enough. Arlene, it was good enough for a layout. Oh yeah, Arlene, and I saw you improved it to over 300 per hour as well, so that's really good. Qnix, hi Dub. Hello, Qnix. So we have about 15 minutes until the competition ends. And my ranking, so I don't think I'm gonna get top 20. I'm 26. I'm not gonna show the leaderboards, but there are about 3 cheaters. So even after the cheaters get removed, I would be at rank 23. Only issues I ran into, like, with I guess with the competition, I had a few power outages. Overall, I lost a little less than 2 hours due to power outages. So if that didn't happen, maybe I would have barely hit top 20. But I'm not really worried about that. Like, it could have been worse anyways. I'll still get the top 50 prize bracket. I'll end around rank 23 or something. So that's still super good. Yeah, it could have been worse. I'm like super glad my town didn't just disappear in front of me. I guess it's too soon to celebrate on that because we still got 15 minutes. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Rachel Van, I'm afraid to sell my OG NFTs in case they earn again soon. They will bring back earnings. Like, they already confirmed that. It's just we don't have a date. We can only speculate when it'll happen. And I guess I'll talk a little bit about that in this live stream. So for they confirm May Mayhem. May Mayhem's gonna happen. We just don't know what the prizes will be. Prizes could be like last year. They could be way worse. Regardless, May Mayhem's gonna happen. We probably won't get all the details until the last week of April or May 1st, because May 1st is a Friday, so an AMA would happen that day. May Mayhem will be running on Townstar Godot. They confirmed that. That's gonna happen. They want that to happen, and I think that's fine. Even though I don't believe Townstar Godot is ready, they wanted to run on Townstar Godot, and that's fine. We should just go ahead and make the move. Pretty sure people run into issues, but it's just a hurdle we're just gonna have to get through. DeFi, are the wild nets in corner affected by dirty? These? There's nothing to affect them with dirty with, so no, they're not. They're all green timer. Everything. Oh, you probably meant these. So I'll explain this. I'm running a Sphere of Hope. Sphere of Hope negates dirty in a range of 5, so no, these are not affected by dirty. That's why I'm using power plants here. So yeah. Hey now, just curious, did you trade NFTs with a friend or some buy on OpenSea? No, I didn't use OpenSea. I do peer-to-peer trades with people in the community. The people I did trades with were those corrupted stands. If that's what you were wondering, they're in the Dub Guild. So I suppose you could say we all trusted each other to do those trades with. Peer-to-peer trades are risky. There's a lot of trust involved. And usually I have people send the NFTs to me before I send my part of the deal to them. That's how I do peer-to-peer trades. DeFi, I did not say the Sphere. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, May Mayhem's happening on May. We don't know how many competitions. Could be 2, could be 4, who knows. Details, I'm sure, will be released at the end of this month or on the 1st of May. One thing they wanted to make clear is not all the NFTs will work in Townstar Godot. Like, the newest NFTs might not make it into the game when it's playable. So I talked to Ex Diablo about that. He clarified, and I mean, hopefully he's right. When they said that, they just meant like the very last 2 NFTs that would get released in April. So all the NFTs that are currently released, like supposedly including the Seaweed Stand, those will probably make it in Townstar Godot. It's just that the next 2 or 3 weeks, those 2 or 3 new NFTs that they're going to sell, because obviously they're going to sell more NFTs, guys. They're not going to stop doing that. Those new NFTs might not make it into Townstar Godot by the time it releases. They just wanted to clear that up. That's what they meant by not all the NFTs being available on Godot right away. Hopefully that's true. I'm just going to have to take their word on that. But all these OG NFTs, all the ones that have been released so far, they should be on Townstar Godot by the time it comes out from May Mayhem. And that's super important because obviously you want to be able to rely on the NFTs that you already have to use in Townstar Godot. Like, that's the whole point. May Mayhem's been pretty important. Unix, when we Play Town Star and Godot. Do we need to let the game running for 4 days like now? It was mentioned in the AMA that the fast forward feature would be available right when Town Star Godot releases. So QNix, no, you shouldn't have to leave your game on. You should be able to close it, come back later, open it, and it would fast forward all the time that you were gone. Or if the competition ends, it would fast forward all the time up until the competition ended. So you would get your correct final score and everything. Now, I'll probably be a bit skeptical and leave my game running most of the time. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. At least during Mayhem, you know what I mean? Because like it's a brand new system. We're not used to it. So yes, I would be skeptical. I would just keep playing the game for another month the way I usually play it with everything on. That's just me though. I don't know. It's hopefully we get some time to practice and mess with all that before the first competition in Mayhem. But yeah, that's a really good question. DeFi, I'm not clear whether Mayhem is going ahead in May and the NFT thing as well. They confirm in Mayhem, and I suppose yeah, it should be happening in May. The NFT thing as well. What do you mean by that? Do you mean moving the NFTs over to the Giri, or are you talking about something else? Giri integration isn't ready. If you guys know what that means, it's like you move your NFTs over to Giri so they'll work on the Giri chain, I suppose. That's the best way I can explain it. You're going to have to do that for your earning NFTs once earning comes back, but that's not going to come back right away. Yeah, that's another thing. Just because we're moving to Town Star Godot on May does not mean earnings will be available right away. No, they still have to do Giri integration. They still have to test how the distributions will work or something like that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to want people to like do the daily challenges and run tests on the background to see how the distributions would work for probably a couple weeks before they even officially turn earnings back on. Which kind of sucks. They told people earnings will be back on as soon as Godot is out. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Not right away. I'm sure we're close, but you know, we've been waiting all this time. DeFi, yes, the moving of them and use straight away. Oh, wait, I mean, they say you'll be able to use your NFTs right away. Like, they should read them off your treasure chest and your Ethereum wallet. Like, just how it is in Town Star Live right now. 10 minutes until competition ends. Same rank. Yeah. That's not going to change. The ranking won't change. Hey now, how do you feel about the buildings opening themselves on completed construction in Godot? Or to pre-build? Oh, the right, I know what you mean. The immediate construction of them. That kind of sucks. I don't like that. I really hope they make it an option we can toggle auto construct, auto build. I want them to be able to toggle it on and off. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that. I really don't like that it's auto toggled on. DeFi, will earning NFT in Godot even... Oh, will earning NFT be in Godot even if not earning straight away? I mean, the NFTs would still be usable, if that's what you mean. But the earnings will be turned on right away. Arlene, do you know enough about the next meta to chat about it? Arlene, I can only speculate. So the next meta is the sushi boats. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what they're calling it. Just based on the picture, it looks like it'll take in 2 salmon nigiri, 2 sushi, eel sushi, not sure that that's the official name, and 1 rice vinegar. That's my speculations. I'm not confirming that. That's my speculations just based on the picture. You look at the picture, you see 2 salmon nigiri, 2 eel sushis, and 1 rice vinegar. I'm pretty sure the boat just pops up like just, you know, part of the design. You don't have to actually craft the wooden part of the boat. And they're gonna add wasabi. I think they said it's like crop like rice or something. I'm not exactly sure. That's really all I can talk about the next meta right now, because that's just the stuff we got leaked. And part of that is speculation. Jarmod, hello, give them time. Blockchain dev is hard and you can't make a mistake or all devs gonna trash you like New York City after George Floyd. Yeah, give them time. We've been giving them time, but I know. They're working on it. They're making progress. It's slow progress in my opinion, but they are making progress. So getting closer every day. I need to do a Town Star Godot live stream one of these days. Maybe, probably not today. Soon, maybe. I know this month we're getting Champions Arena playtest and Miranda's playtest. I do want to check those out before the month ends. I just don't know when those are going to happen. So I'll probably fit in one day where I mess around with Town Star Godot again. Because last time I did a Town Star Godot live stream, I didn't like it. Like, I couldn't even sell stuff. But I'm sure it's better now. DeFi, thank you. You're welcome. Reba Games, hello. Doing 345 per hour using 3 depots, 3 orbs of hope, and no nukes. Oh, just like my my first build design. While I was using the dragon. Using platforms, no wild. You got all 10 Miranda skins as well. Unsure whether I should try wild on next competition. It seems like the wild net fishing is the way to go, Reba. Next competition will be different since it's not just Salmon Nigiri, it's other stuff on top of that. But so far right now, I would say wild net fishing was the way to go. So oceans and rivers help out a lot. Jarmod, 5M. 5M what stars? 5 minutes? Oh yeah, competition ends in 5 minutes. Yeah, it's about to end. Riva, thank you for all you do, Dubsabrod. Oh, I appreciate that. You're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with like 50 million cash. I could have turned my second portal on a little sooner. And I really don't think it would have made a difference. As far as getting the top 20, that is. I am hoping that our team made it to 3rd place. I can only check D3 Gaming on that because they haven't released the official list of teams. So I'm really hoping our team made it to 3rd place. That's all I can say. I don't know for sure if we did yet or not. But that would be awesome. Morris Caballero, I think Ma was saying something like you will need wooden box, but with craft requirements changed to lumber, oak, and energy. Please don't. Oh, I have no clue, Morris. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read that one. Jarmod, 358 per hour using Express Trader and Waterbot with ghost cards and 2 corrupted portals. See, that seems super good. And you guys aren't even using that many NFTs. See, I got NFTs all over the place. I got the, well, that one doesn't matter. But I got the aquifers, that saves me a pond. The diamond warehouse, so that increases my storages. Obviously, the dragon, that's the most powerful one. Legendary water tower, not necessary. I could have done like 2 ponds and that would have been okay. Diamond pump, I guess, just so I can reach this sawmill, which that's an NFT as well, the great sawmill. Ground silo, which helps but not necessary. Storehouse, really the most powerful NFTs that I use here I'm not even using right now. Oh yeah, the Sphere of Hope is a good one for this competition. But the 3 corrupted sends that I use for my rush, for the wine bottle rush, that's freaking insane. That probably had to be the most powerful one for this build, and that's crazy because I could use that in every build. Josh, you play 26th place? Good game. Yeah, good game. 26th place. Really, it's like 23rd place. There's 3 cheaters right now, last I checked. So technically 23rd place. It's going to show up as 26th place, though, on my record on D3 Gaming. Jarmod, to be fair, I got Desert Ocean in Australia. Was aiming for some spawn near Dubai, but both states are premium. Yeah, I just try to go for the closest thing near me in the United States area. So I'm really glad I got 3 rivers. Yeah, I am really glad. I would have been fine with 2. but rate would have been a little lower. But yeah, this was a great competition, other than the fact that people got their towns nuked, which sucks. But for just speaking on behalf of the meta, and yeah, that was fun. Making all this new stuff was fun. Really glad they lowered the build requirements on all these new buildings and made it much easier. Hey, now not interested in 2 oceans for seaweed. Oh yeah, I'm using the Haunted Maze 3, so I don't even need ocean. So yeah, I'm using a good amount of NFTs that'll help me out. So I don't need the ocean because I'm using this. 30 seconds until the competition ends. It probably already ended on your guys' side, so hopefully the competition went well for you. Hopefully you got a good rank. Next competition will be similar, but not exactly the same. But if you did do this one, I'm sure you got a good idea of how to do the next one, since it requires some salmon nigiri. Probably going to be very similar. Jarmard, I really like this one. It's fresh, it's fun. Nothing fishy except the goods itself, right? Josh, I play 689. I'm happy with that. Between the 550 and 750 places is good for me. Very nice. Nicely done, Josh. And there it is. That's everything. We got our cheaters at the top, but I got rank 26 myself, so that's really good. Awesome. And yeah. GG7. Rachel, yay, congrats everyone. Congrats everyone, great job. So I'm gonna do something after this. I'm not gonna live stream it, but what I do want to do is try to make a build where I can practice the wine bottle rush a bit more and see how far I can take that. I don't know if I'll record it, but I will share the rate. I'll share how good that does. And hopefully that's something I can do on the next competition as well. Have a super good rush, get a bunch of cash, and get a good start from that. Morris, rank 199, barely made it to top 200. Nice, you did make it to top 200. You know, between first place and 200, I'm pretty sure there's a good couple of cheaters. So they'll review that anyways. But yeah, it was very fun, everyone. That's all I got. Well, oh yeah, before I end it, there's in case you didn't know, there's 3 giveaways currently running in my Discord, the Dubs community Discord server. Check the giveaways channel. One's for the Epic Fabric Epic Garment Specialist Ghost card. That's a giveaway sponsored by Nibbles a bit. The Rare Gusty Windmills Ghost card and the Uncommon Gusty Windmills Ghost card. That's 2 different giveaways. Both of them are sponsored by Margin Siebel, so very thankful for that. Thank you for sponsoring that, guys. And gonna run another one right after this. That's only gonna be for 24 hours. It's gonna be for the Death Row records that, for some reason, nobody ever claimed it. It's gonna be the 3rd time. So yeah, that one's just gonna run for 24 hours. Super good NFT, 2 passive water, qualifies for 5 town points. So we're gonna run that again for the 3rd time. Hopefully this time the winner actually reaches out to me within 14 days to actually claim the NFT. Because damn, I'm surprised nobody wants the Death Row records. I mean, it's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna start the giveaway for that in a couple of minutes right after I end this. Just gonna go on for 24 hours, so the winner would get announced tomorrow. So yeah, don't want to miss out on that. Self ID 547th without NFC, very nice. Jarmon, they don't do cash boost this way too, so that's one thing out of the ordinary. Yeah, no cash boost this time. Wonder if they'll do it next time, but who knows. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you everybody for watching along, and till next time. So yeah. Appreciate it, and thanks for watching.